59. Can I rescind an offer before the start date if I change my mind?
Nope. Once you've made the offer and the candidate accepts, it would be very unwise to undo your decision and rescind the offer. A legal concept known as wrongful failure to hire may result whenever an employer has promised a position, either verbally or in writing, and an applicant has relied on that promise to his detriment. In other words, if that job applicant has placed himself in a worse position by quitting his present job or by relocating and the employer fails to provide the job as promised, then a legal cause of action for wrongful failure to hire may arise. Wrongful failure to hire is a valid legal claim even if the job in question is at will, that is, not for a specified period of time. In essence, the applicant's attorney will argue that the applicant is still entitled to be given the opportunity to show that she could have performed the job satisfactorily. In cases where the applicant is unemployed at the time of the employment offer, a wrongful failure to hire claim may still be sustained if an unlawful discrimination or detrimental reliance allegation is proven. Tell me more. It's critical that you cross your T's and dot your I's before extending any offers of employment. Follow these 2 steps before making any offers. Step 1. Ensure that your original job requisition has the appropriate signatures from the hiring manager, budget coordinator, and senior management member, for example, the CFO. Step 2. Ensure that your budget will allow you to make the appropriate salary offer not only from a departmental budget standpoint but also from a human resources internal equity standpoint. In other words, it's not enough that the departmental budget will allow you to pay a senior financial analyst $50,000. You also have to ensure that, a. the $50,000 target salary is in the position's salary range and, b. the new hire will be paid appropriately relative to her peers in the department and across the company. So what should you do if an offer is made, verbally or in writing, and you absolutely have to rescind it? After all, hiring managers sometimes make mistakes in the form of slips of the tongue, and business conditions could change in a day should a hiring freeze be announced. The simple rule is this: openness and honesty will be your best ally when having to deliver bad news. Be prepared to hire the candidate if she insists, but try this appeal first. Debbie, we made you an employment offer yesterday, but I need to talk with you about it. I am the Vice President of Marketing, and Travis Griffith, the Director of Marketing who interviewed you last week and made you the offer yesterday, misspoke. He told you that you had the job at $50,000 when in reality, we hadn't gotten budget clearance. It was an internal communication error on our part, and I assume full responsibility for the problem. I'm very sorry this happened, and I thought the best way to handle it would be to speak directly with you and share the details of the situation. I am not telling you, Debbie, that we want to hire you. After all, one of our managers extended an offer, and you accepted it. However, I am appealing to you for your help. This position wasn't appropriately budgeted, and the reality is that we'll have to place the job on hold indefinitely until we can figure out if we can go ahead and fill the head count. Would you mind telling me your thoughts at this point? Have you given notice at your present company? Applicant: yes. Actually, I gave 2 weeks' notice yesterday. My boss accepted my resignation, and today I already started working on transitioning my work projects for the next person they hire to fill my job. Let me ask this, Debbie. Obviously this is somewhat embarrassing for us, and I am very sorry to have to make this call to you. Did your boss know you were looking to change jobs? And has your resignation been fairly amicable? Applicant: yeah, everyone's been very supportive, including my boss. Then let me ask you a favor, would you be in a position to speak with your boss about the faux pas on our side and ask her to allow you to rescind your resignation? I know that's asking a lot, but I can only appeal to your goodwill at this point and hope that you'll agree to help us in this unfortunate situation. Applicant: Wow, I can't believe this is happening. Okay, I'll ask, but my boss is going to say, so as soon as that job opens up, you're going to leave us for them, aren't you? What should I say? Debbie, I can't answer that question for you. I hope that you're not so soured on our company that you wouldn't consider coming aboard once the budget approval is done. Still, I realize that we may be losing a great candidate because of our mistake, and I also recognize that you might find another position before our job is budgeted. I guess you'll have to answer that question as openly and honestly as you can.